Welcome to another Explainer. Today, we're taking a really close clinical look at what's honestly become a modern epidemic, rescuing an overwhelmed face. We're going to break down exactly what happens when our pursuit of perfect skin entirely backfires. And more importantly, how to actually fix it using a comprehensive guide from FactsBay.com. If you've ever felt like your face is suddenly betraying you, you are in exactly the right place. So let's dive right in.
Is your skin trying to tell you something? Let's be totally honest for a second. In today's hyper-connected world, skincare advice is quite literally everywhere. You scroll through social media, you see these viral beauty trends, and you start religiously following incredibly complex routines because, well, logically, you think using more products has to mean achieving better skin. But are you suddenly incredibly frustrated with your routine? Are you buying exactly what all the influencers recommend, only to find that your skin actually looks and feels way worse?
If that frustration sounds familiar, let's look at the actual symptoms. You know that feeling when you wash your face, and instead of feeling refreshed, you get this sudden, intense tightness? Or you go to apply the exact same moisturizer you've used for years, and suddenly, ouch, it stings. Maybe you're noticing unusual, persistent redness, or an eruption of totally new, unexpected breakouts. That incredibly uncomfortable sensation of putting a basic, gentle lotion on your face and feeling it burn, that is a blaring alarm bell from your skin. It is absolutely not a sign that the product is working, it's a sign that your skin's natural defenses are fundamentally compromised.
Okay, Section 1, the more is better myth, or when skincare backfires.
We're so often praised in beauty communities for layering these huge, complex routines. Beginners unknowingly slather several active ingredients together, honestly believing it's going to produce faster, more dramatic results. But just look at this list. Overusing retinol, excessive exfoliation with AHAs or BHAs, applying way too many acids in a single routine, or honestly, even just washing your face too frequently and constantly switching up your products. Instead of giving you that flawless glass skin, this high-octane cocktail is actually weakening your skin's natural defenses. The whole more is better approach, that's exactly what leads to the damage we were just talking about. Moving on to Section 2, your skin's brick wall. Let's talk about the stratum corneum.
We need to get a little bit clinical here for a moment so you understand exactly what's under threat. We're talking about the skin barrier, which is scientifically known as the stratum corneum. This is the absolute outermost layer of your skin, and it has a crucial dual mandate. First, it's your body's natural shield, literally designed to lock essential moisture inside. And second, it simultaneously acts as a fortress to protect you against bacteria, pollution, and everyday irritants. It's the very thing that keeps your skin soft, smooth, and healthy.
So let's look at exactly how that barrier functions. Think of a perfectly healthy wall. Your skin cells act as solid bricks. Now, what holds a brick wall together? Cement, right? Well, in your skin, that cement is actually made up of natural oils and lipids. When that wall is perfectly intact, moisture stays beautifully locked inside. But what happens when that wall is damaged? When you overexfoliate or overuse harsh acids, you are literally chemically dissolving that lipid cement. It just gets stripped away. Suddenly, there are tiny gaps in your wall. Water easily escapes right into the air, which leaves you dehydrated, and all those irritants, pollution, and bacteria, they can now penetrate deep into your skin tissue.
Which brings us to Section 3, signs of barrier damage. How do you know if your wall is compromised?
Your skin is highly communicative. If it's overwhelmed, trust me, it will let you know. We're talking persistent redness, dry and flaky patches, and that terrible burning, stinging, or itching sensation. You might feel intense tightness right after cleansing, or experience a sudden wave of unexpected acne breakouts out of nowhere. But here is the absolutely most crucial warning sign: sudden reactions to previously tolerated products. If you're suddenly reacting to a gentle cream that you've safely used for 5 years, that is a massive red flag. Your wall is compromised and irritants are getting in.
Section 4, the triage. Here are your exact steps to repair.
Consider this your emergency protocol. Step 1, you absolutely must temporarily halt all harsh actives. Put the retinoids, the glycolic, and salicylic acids in those harsh scrubs in a drawer. Seriously, do not touch them. Next, switch your routine to a mild, non-foaming, fragrance-free cleanser. And when you wash, use lukewarm water. Never, ever hot. Hot water strips away even more of that precious lipid cement we are desperately trying to rebuild. Then you want to apply your moisturizer generously while your skin is still slightly damp. This is a crucial mechanic, guys, because applying it to damp skin actively locks that surface hydration right into the barrier. Finally, because your skin's natural shield is down, it is incredibly vulnerable to UV damage. You absolutely must wear a broad-spectrum sunscreen of SPF 30 or higher every single day. Yes, even if you're just sitting near a window.
So how does this build into an actual daily schedule? It's highly simplified. Look at this. Morning is literally just a gentle cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. And night is even simpler, gentle cleanser and moisturizer. That is it. No toners, no essences, no 10-step viral routines. During this critical recovery phase, less is absolutely more. You have to take a step back and let the body's natural healing mechanisms take over.
Section 5. The ingredient toolbox. Exactly what to use and what to avoid.
Think of this as your reliable cheat sheet for your next drugstore run. We've clinically contrasted the ingredients you want to embrace with the ones you need to completely banish for now. Let's look at our barrier supporters first. Look for ceramides and squalene to rebuild that lipid cement. Glycerin and hyaluronic acid are going to pull water right back into the skin. And niacinamide, panthenol, colloidal oatmeal, and shea butter, those will dramatically soothe irritation. Conversely, we have our barrier breakers. During recovery, keep far away from high-strength retinoids, strong AHAs and BHAs, any physical scrubs, and absolutely avoid alcohol-heavy toners and strong artificial fragrances. Those will literally just tear your rebuilding wall right back down.
Section 6. The reality check. It's time to manage expectations.
Look, it is so easy to get frustrated and relapse right back into those bad, complex habits when you don't see results overnight. But we need a realistic timeline here. Day 1 is all about stopping the actives and simplifying. But it's going to take 2 to 4 solid weeks before you even start seeing mild improvements in your skin's texture and a reduction in redness. And if you've caused significant barrier damage, that's going to require several weeks, maybe even longer, to fully recover. Repairing damaged tissue requires deep patience. You just cannot rush biology.
All right, once you finally cross that finish line and your skin feels healthy again, how do we keep it that way? Here are your final actionable tips for the future. From now on, introduce only one new product at a time. Always patch test new skincare products on a small area of your skin before slathering it all over your face. Never mix multiple active ingredients blindly without actually understanding how they interact chemically. And perhaps the absolute most important rule of all, avoid chasing every viral skincare trend you see on your feed. Ignore the hype and test your products methodically.
Which brings us to a final, really grounding thought. Healthy skin is built through consistency, not by using the largest number of products. We have to stop treating our skin like a chemistry experiment and start treating it like a vital, living organ that thrives on stability. So, are you ready to embrace simplicity, or will you let the beauty industry keep selling you the exact chemicals that are tearing your skin's defenses down? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and stay curious.